Hello ladies and gentlemen. I crashed. Yeah, I made a video, then I crashed. I was riding like a twat, and yeah. It's not too bad, but definitely worst I've done. Fuck. Yeah, so I high-sided it, and it's not too bad, the damage, in all honesty. Could have been worse. Yeah, it's pretty mangled. It actually did a cartwheel, and then that exhaust was pressed up against the wheel. I was in the back of the ambulance and the police were here and they were trying to move my bike, and the exhaust basically went across and was pressing up against the tyre, and he couldn't move it. And I was watching him because basically the ambulance was like back here, and I'm watching this guy trying to move my bike, and he's proper struggling, this policeman. And then he came into ambulance and he goes, "Your bike's very heavy for a 400. I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm off my tits on like morphine and that like paracetamol in a drip and everything by this point." And I just went, "No, it's not. The exhaust was pressed up against the tyre." And then straight away he went, "Well, how fast were you going?" Amazingly, the foot peg survived. I've got my jizz machine sticker, by the way. There's a bit of the damage here, but it's not gone through. Might need a new seal there. But yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd make a video how to repair a crash damaged bike. I'm a mechanic myself. I love working on bikes and cars, preferably when I don't crash them. So, step one, and the very first step, if you live with someone else, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whichever, your mum, your dad, your kid, then first step is convincing them to let you back on if you have a bad crash. It was quite easy for me. My mum went along with it very nicely. She understood.
Why is the bike back here, Alex?
I'm planning to get back on it.
No, you're not.
No, because I want to make a YouTube series.
Alex, I don't give a shit. That thing's not coming back, and it's not going back on the road either.
I'm sorry,
You're not going back on the bike, honestly.
But I want to.
You just go out.
What if I only ride during...
What if?
But that's the first step. The second step, making a parts list. This is probably the most important step, because you need to know if it's worth repairing or if you should just get another bike. So let's make a parts list. Let's work from the front back. So the mudguard is budged on. I'm probably going to need the new clampy things for that, and it needs painting. Next step is seeing if the forks are bent or damaged. Now it's difficult to tell when they're on, and you got spaghetti wiring everywhere, but it's possible. Now I've had a look at mine already, and I don't think they're bent, but one thing you will have to do, helps if you got someone else to help you, is you jack it up on the front end and you grab it somewhere and somewhere else and you wobble it front and back, and you're basically seeing if there's any play in the bearings here and if the forks move. I'm pretty sure that I need new bushes in the forks, but I'll sort them out. Brakes are all fine, that's good. Nothing wrong with the brake lines. Now it doesn't look like there's actually any damaged wires. Like, that's from an indicator that's no longer in existence because it disintegrated. The fuck? I didn't have this bike long, by the way. As you can see, clocks are a bit mangled. In fact, I could take mileage back. Yeah, ha ha ha. Master cylinder, brake lever, new grip. I had a bar and mirror on that. That switch gear's alright. Cable seems okay. Oh, that's mangled. Okay. That's probably going to need replacing. No serious damage on this side, no leaks. More needle wiring. Foot peg's still there. It's on its side stand. That choke cable's not in the original place. Tank's got a chip in it here, look. So that tank's going to have to get painted. It's a T4, by the way, an outline, Volkswagen T4. By this point, I just work in kind of a rotation like that. Now I've done the front end. Yeah, I know a mirror's missing. I'm just covering plate up. Not mirror, what indicator, that's what I meant. The tyre seems alright, and it doesn't look like it's had an impact or anything. Oh, that's shaky. Ah, there's a problem. It's mangled, look. That cushioned the chassis, but it had to be bent out to move it onto a recovery wagon. That's why it's out here now, the exhaust. Jizz machine's still intact. That's why it was leaking. I should probably just tighten that up for now. That I'm probably just going to sand down and make it look pretty. Radiator's intact. A bit more chip in there. And to be honest, my bike took it like a champ. Fans are on. She didn't do bad. I was doing between 60 and 70 mile an hour most likely, but I'm not sure because I wasn't looking at what's left of my speedo. And basically I got a massive speed wobble going, it just went like that, and I ended up literally going over the handlebars forwards, and the bike went left, I went right. It was good. I've actually been back and collected a bunch of the parts. Just because I thought I could. Yeah, it's mangled. That's mangled. Oh, that's my mirror. That's the back of the headlight. Because it was street fired. I can't tell if that's off my bike, but I found it. That is off my bike, and I can still fit it. That came off. This is what goes around the speedo. So, might be able to fix that. This is shattered components and happiness in this bag. Parts list, so what we got so far. Where's my pen? Shit, I lost my pen. There it is. Now, I've already ordered all the parts. That parts list was just a tutorial on how to make a parts list. Me being the twat I am, I did order the wrong handlebar, so just put that to one side. So, here are the bits and bobs. Now it's getting cafe racing again, because that's what it was like before, and that's how I want it for now. Headlight. These are the clocks. Someone's already put mile an hour on them. My favourite bit. The exhaust. Bought it second hand. Carbon fibre, that's what's important. And it's sexy. Like, SP Engineering. I think it's the I don't know what it's called. But I liked it, so I bought it. Indicators. More indicators. Clutch lever. Brake lever. That's for the exhaust, probably. Headlight brackets. That for the headlight and stuff. Now, it's always good to order original bits if you can get them like second hand. You know they'll fit. Like this handlebar, for example. I could have bought cheap second hand, cheap new ones, like for 21 quid, 41 quid, etc. And they would have fit, but they wouldn't be as good. You saw my handlebar, it had a bit of a bend in it, and that was it. You put Chinese ones on, you'll drop, it'll fall off its side stand, and you'll not be able to get home because it's just snapped, either there or whatever. Same with the levers, good quality levers. But these are OEM. Come on. I need a bolt. Should have a bolt somewhere. Shit. Right, so I think I have everything I need to get it back on the road. That's my video. Well, first part of the How to Fix a Crashed Bike series. Now, it's not a difficult task fixing a crashed bike if it's not badly damaged. It's when it's mangled, I think would be a good word. Or it's not recognisable as a motorcycle. It's probably not good to try and fix it. But my one isn't too mangled. Neither was I. Any questions? Any queries? Anything else you want to know? Put it in the comment section below. And I'll see you when I can actually be bothered to fix my bike. Which, I mean, I hope it's not too long. I'd love to be able to fix it and get back on it, but I'm a procrastinator.